Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to some SimCity. Yes, we're back again in Phoenix City, and it's been a long while since our last episode. I have to say I'm very sorry. To be honest, I have been missing this game so much, but I've had a lot on my plate these past few days with work, university, etc. I hope you guys can understand. So we're back again in Phoenix City, and well, I've done a bit of AFK, just to get a bit of a total sum for us to play with at the start of this episode. Now here we can actually upgrade our mayor's mansion, which I think we done last episode, but unfortunately the servers derped. Now there has been a big update since the last episode. Well, not a big update as such, but there's been an update as such. I think I don't think it's added much in, but what we're going to do is we're going to actually add in a mayor's barbecue patio. Because, well, we need a patio, we need a barbecue, why not? So that's been put in there. So, last episode, our goal was to reach the main 75,000 population, which, if we go here, we can see we're not far off. We're roughly about 9,000, roughly 8,000, give or take. And with that, well, I think today we can actually get our goal. Sorry, we usually do this every episode. I usually say, we'll get our goal, that's fine, but I think this episode we may be able to. So I've actually been looking at the comments, and a lot of you actually said make a new city, because, well, that's going to benefit this city a lot more than cramming crap into it, which I have to agree with. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to wait for our no, that's the wrong thing, sorry. Where is our university? Here it is. So we've got 24% research on the solar farm. Great work. This alone will be very useful, because I think once we've got this, tell me if I'm wrong or not, we can actually get rid of our power plants and build housing on there. Hopefully. Who knows? So we actually, last episode, got rid of our college, our high school. We didn't get rid of the public library. And that's still there. We got, yeah, high school and grade school. We only done that just to make some room for our population. So, looking in hindsight of this, road structures, curvy ones are very nice indeed. As we can see it, they look nice. I mean, the city itself isn't ugly. I think it's quite a nice looking city. It's not a huge city, it could be a much bigger. We could at least have 100,000 population here. I mean, we could make this all square and fit a lot more in. But I think, to be honest, the squares are quite boring, circular is nice, but you do lose a lot of housing on the circular ones, which is a great shame. So, next city we make, tourist city, that will be. We won't make circular roads, we'll make square roads. Okay. So we can actually, we can upgrade this again. Okay. Okay. We'll go with that. Why not? Why not indeed? So, okay, we've apparently upgraded. Oh, I see. So it's every 12 hours, 80%. Oh, I'm sorry. 80% approval rating. We get to upgrade it. So we can actually look at our approval rating. Not that one. This one here. We're actually at 83% approval rating. That's a very good amount. The only thing which is pulling us behind, again, residential and industrial, to be expected. We can't put any more on this land, and commercial is ish, we say. So, I've actually been looking through the city itself, and I've been thinking to myself, how can we get more people into here? Well, first of all, we can get rid of this. We don't need that. That's rubble. That won't be bought out by another company, so get rid of it. Here as well, pardon me, we've got 2 water towers taking up a large amount of land. Land which we could actually use elsewhere. So what we will do is we'll get rid of these. Yeah, but what we'll do, before this all goes to chaos, we'll get rid of these and we'll pause it, of course. And what we'll do is we'll move these water towers to a much nicer area. So here as well, we've got a lot of land, which, well, to be honest, we could be using. So what we're actually going to do is, I've noticed here, we've got a few households, as we can see here. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to bring a road down from here. So let's get Let me just get rid of that actually. Let me just, as a bus depot, so we can't do much there. So we're going to have to do an intersection here. Oh, no. Go. And then what that has allowed us to do, use this middle land here, because to be honest, out of the whole island, I think that was the only part of land which, well, isn't going too good. And what we'll do is we'll actually add, if we can, no, we seem to not be able to do that. I was hoping to add a bit of commercial at the end here, but we can't do that. That's fine. Okay. And then what we'll do is we will add more residents here. We won't add, actually what we will do is we'll add them along here. That should be good. Because don't forget guys, along here we're going to be having our train station. Now I don't think we're going to be able to get the train station or the Department of Transport in this city, but we will get it in our next city, so don't worry. Once we've got that next city, it's region wide, so we can then put the train station here, and we'll have a connecting road coming to here. Pardon me again. So, let's get this going. So we put our residential zone. This hopefully is going to give us maybe 1,000 people. Here we should get another tower block, so that should give us maybe 2,000, who knows. But we mustn't forget about our water situation here. So we're going to actually put a water tower along here. We've got the room for it. And the pollution? The pollution itself is very good. Okay, so let's actually put this back into real time, and hopefully we can get enough people in here to hit the 75,000 rating. So this factory here is going to be rebuilt because, well, it was rubble. We had to get rid of it, unfortunately. Which is good. We've got 104,000. That is actually the main point of this episode, is the money, because, well, we need to get this bad boy, the hospital. Hospital itself is going to be going in this special location, and I may put it here. If we can put it here. We haven't got the money for it yet, unfortunately. We did, for some reason, spend a lot of money. Let's check. Why did we lose money? That's interesting. I don't know why we just lost, like, 6,000. Maybe because we spent on the water towers. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. So, a lot of people also wanted to see a nuclear power plant. We won't be having it on this island, or this region as such, because we don't need it. Our power, as you can see, is great. I mean, maybe if we had a large city with a lot of residential areas, yeah, we would get rid of our coal power plants, oil power plants, sorry, not coal. We don't want coal, definitely not. We don't want that. We would get rid of these and put a nuclear power plant. But don't forget, guys, we're going to be putting this solar great works over here, so we're going to have a lot of energy. Also, water itself, very good. We don't need much more of that. Sewage itself, sewage is a bit worrying at the moment, but I think, to be honest, that's fine. It is fine. Now these guys here aren't going to be very happy because, well, to be honest, they're right opposite a poopy plant, which they don't really like. So let's upgrade this bad boy. I can't see the point of upgrading it. Maybe, oh, I see, so we need to upgrade it 8 times to get a extension wing, a limo garage, a greenhouse, and a tennis court. But what we will put is a balcony. I don't think this is literally pure aesthetic. It's not going to help our city at all. It'll make it look pretty though. Okay, so this factory here, actually that did make them large residents. I think that made them a bit more happy. Not sure. But as we can see here, the factory's being built. And we need to get these bad boys upgraded. I don't know if they're going to be able to upgrade to a tower block like so over here, because there's not much room. Again, looking on hindsight, looking back in what I've done, I probably would do square roading, because that way we can at least have a nicer layout and also have more tower blocks. Okay, so this is the point of the map where we have to think, do we go for a large fire station or a hospital? And to be honest, I think a hospital is going to benefit us most, as we've got 1 death a day, 0 fires a day, and One crime a day. Okay, that's interesting. But to be honest, the health service is going to serve the whole region tenfold, whereas the fire service can be potentially withheld with fire stations, not large fire stations. These bad boys here. So that's fine. Okay, population of 65,000, 122,000. We're getting up the total amount of the city. What we need to do before we start the tourist area is actually save up probably about 500,000, 600,000 simoleons. I'm guessing that's the... must be, being a sim game. Simoleons, yeah, we need to save that up just because, well, the tourist town won't be making much money at the start. At the end of it, it will be making a lot of money, but we have to be thinking about the start of things. And obviously all these buildings cost a lot of money. So let's go through here. We've got 5 abandoned buildings, and none of them are rubble as of yet, so we don't have to worry about that yet. Oh, 6. We've got 1 extra. Commercial, residential, commercial, and another residential. Out of money. That's too many injuries? What? Too many germs? No shoppers. 7? Oh my god. Okay, so we're dropping down. Flipping heck. Okay. Let's get this bad boy up and running then, because it seems like everyone's a bit mad about the germ situation. So what we can do here is we may have to... Wow, that's a big building. Okay, so we're going to need to find potentially a good place for this. So what we do is... Too many germs, you say? Or... Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to get rid of that one. I think that's the only place we can put... Oh. That's not a good place to talk about that, because we have to get rid of 2 buildings, unfortunately. I did want to originally put it on this end here, but then we're going to lose a lot of population for that. But then again, do we think we'll be able to hit the 75,000? I don't know. I don't know. It may be better. Let's look at our zones here and see what we're actually getting rid of. We can put it here. We've got the mayor's house here. Would it actually... Okay. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this bad boy. Why not? Because, well... we haven't got much demand for commercial at all, so let's just put it down there. Cool. So we actually have a hospital. This is key for ambulance. Awesome. Let's see what can be placed upon this. So we get more ambulance. We'll get a sign on that straight away. Main hospital, best hospital EU. Okay, so we get a wellness center, patient's room. We can get a diagnostic lab. Emergency centre, or we could get a surgical centre, which again isn't approved, which is a shame. And so what we're going to need to do, we're going to need to get something which helps sort out the germs. So the emergency centre, patient calm emergency operators keep Sims with injuries on the line, helping them survive twice as long while waiting for an ambulance. Ooh, okay. We can't afford anything as of yet because, as you can see here, I'm guessing our health, health is probably taking a big poo in the bed. Let's upgrade this a little bit. There we go. So what we've got here, additional patient rooms provide enough capacity to care for the entire region. We've got wellness centre, dispatches a wellness van to visit residents in the city. The wellness van helps keep Sims clean, removing some of the germs that can cause sickness. Prevention is better than cure. Cool. Okay. That's fine. Reading was a bit dark there, but that's fine. Okie dokie. So, we now have a hospital. This is key to the main city. 84% approval rating. We can upgrade this bad boy again. That, I don't know how many times you've upgraded that. Level 7. Great. Cool. Okay. Hospital, again, like I said, is very, very useful because it's going to help provide the whole world or region with healthcare rather than just the city. So basically, once we make our tourist area, where am I going with this? There we go. Once we made the tourist area, we're actually going to be able to not put any clinics there. I think, I hope, but who knows? So we've got 67.5 thousand population. And that's with actually losing a fair few of our actual residential buildings. That's fine. Okay, so we've got 3 abandoned buildings. That's much better than 7. We didn't get rid of any. This one's been bought out again. The bailout building. We got the independent conglomerates. I definitely know that's American. That must be American. Pardon me. Abandoned building. Cool. So let's actually have a look at the needs of the city before we go. Where's the shop in this town? Well, you're right next to it, mate. Literally, it's right behind you. Right behind you. Okay. So, a general question actually asked on the last video was, can you zoom in and can we get a bird's eye view, not a bird's eye, an actual view of what the Sims are going to be experiencing whilst in the city? And, well, yes, we're going to do that because SimCity itself has got a very nice function like this. So, let's go through it. This is our main road, and what we'll do is we'll go through the main sector. We won't go through here. And as you can see here, main residential area. We have our roads here. It's a bit loud. I can barely hear myself think. We've got a few parks here. We've got a water tower here. And we'll go over here because it's nice and quiet here. We have our university. We've got our own medium path park here. Some housing here, which again, as you can see, is not enough room to expand. Great shame, indeed. What we can actually do is get rid of this. Get rid of them. Okay. Yep, I know what I'm going to do. Put that. No. 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 What's that? As a park, isn't it? Get rid of that. Sorry. Costs a lot of money, but why not? And again, we can upgrade stupid mayor's house. Thank you very much, mayor's house. But we can actually fit a lot more down this road here. And this is what is going to be the main thing. There we go. And then what we can do is we can then zone in some residential there. And we're actually going to get a tower block here, hopefully. So that should give us a bit more residence. So yeah, basically that's what's going to be happening in the city. It's just basically cutting, refining, making things fit in better. As you can see here, we need money apparently. That's fine. These guys will upgrade to a tower eventually. We won't expect them to do it straight away. Factorial area, the nanostyrene complex. Let's actually have a look at these guys because, well, this is actually very interesting. We have our guys here in their little weird hood things. But let's have a look at this one. This one's interesting. Clean industrial. Again, with the university, we actually have better factories than we would without a university. Much cleaner. Not as much pollution as well, which is great. So yeah, basically what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be refining these areas here and getting, hopefully, much nicer towers, blocks as such of people, so we can hit that 75,000. Once we've hit that 75,000 population, this city is, wow, that is awesome. I didn't notice that purple streak there. Not enough shoppers apparently, that's a shame. But yeah, basically once we've got that, this city is done. It is done and dusted. We can't put any more on. As you can see, it's pretty much full up. And we'll be hitting a tourist city. So guys, unfortunately this episode we haven't managed to do much. I would have liked to possibly... it's going to be the thing. I would have loved to hit the 75,000 population mark today, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that until these have upgraded. Maybe. That's good. That's a good sign. And also these have upgraded. That's probably going to bring us to about 72,000 population, which is great. We will then hopefully get some things being built up here. We still have a lot of land potentially to build upon. Like this one, we can get rid of this And we have a rubble somewhere. Where is the rubble? We've got abandoned building there. Abandoned building, abandoned building. Where is the rubble? We want to get rid of that rubble. Here we go. Is that the one? No, there we go. Too many injuries, fair enough, even though we have a hospital, but not much we can do. Okay, so we'll do our final upgrade on a mayor's house and we'll end the episode here. I would have liked to get the 75,000 population. I still think we can do it. I'm pretty confident we can do it. It's going to be a very, very tight squeeze. We can maybe extend this bit here, have a bit more of, maybe, I don't know really, have a bit of housing here as well. It's not going to be much harm because the ground pollution, yeah, will be bad, but the air pollution won't be too bad. This area actually was a good change. We've managed to fit in bigger housing departments here. This may upgrade as well. I hope it does. Why are you flashing? Okay, and also this area here, well, they don't seem to be wanting to upgrade as of such, but that's fine. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do me a huge favour. Leave a rating, comment, share with your friends, all that sort of stuff. And next episode, I'm going to make it my goal. My goal will be to hit 75,000 population. And if that means having to get rid of a lot of this stuff here, so be it. So guys, I shall see you then. Take care. Cheers. Kipps out.